I folded parts of who I was so we could fit. I softened every edge in me and called it this. I learned how not to take up space, how to stay light. I loved you carefully every night. I didn't notice when my voice grew thin. Some love asks you to shrink within. I loved you smaller than I should. I made myself quiet so you could. I loved you smaller out of fear that loving fully wouldn't stay here. I stopped asking for more time, stopped reaching first. I dressed my needs in silence so they wouldn't hurt. You never asked me to change, but I did. I thought being less would help you live. I mistook peace for being unseen. I thought this was love, it was a retreat. I loved you smaller day by day. I shrank my heart out of the way. I loved you smaller and remained trying to keep us safe from change. If I had loved you fully, would you leave? Or would you finally see me? I don't regret the love and I regret the shape. I chose to disappear to make you stay. I loved you smaller, that's the truth. Some love cost you. I loved you smaller, and I know love shouldn't ask you to go small. The night didn't ask me to be less. I loved you smaller until there was nothing left. The door closed softer than I expected, like it didn't wanna choose. Your footsteps faded in the distance, but the room refused. The light stayed on the wall where your shadow used to be. Everything moved on without you, except me. I thought the space would change once you were gone, but absence doesn't always move alone. The room stayed after you left, holding the shape of everything we said. The room stayed silent and white, like love stepped out. Some places keep the truth for free. The room stays night by night, watching me learn how to breathe again. The room stays when I remain not broken, just rearrange. If I had left sooner, would it fade? Or does the space remember what we made? I don't blame the walls around me, I don't feel wrong. They just held the moment too long. The room stayed, that's the truth. Some love leaves, but rooms don't move. The room stayed, and I grew, learning how to stand where love withdrew. The night didn't clear the air, it didn't rush. You left, but the room stayed, and so did us. My voice didn't rise when it needed to. It stayed where it was. I felt the words line up inside, then pause. You spoke like everything was settled, like the truth was clear. I held my breath instead of answering and disappeared. I wasn't unsure, I wasn't afraid, I just didn't know how to say. My voice didn't when my heart tried. I stayed quiet and watched it slide. My voice didn't break the air. Some feelings stay unshared. I nodded through the heavy parts, like I agreed. I learned how silence sounds polite when it's grief. You waited for my answer once, then moved on. I stayed with everything, I didn't respond. I didn't mean to let it pass, I didn't pretend, I just felt the moment close at the end. My voice didn't show up then. I let the truth stay in. My voice didn't, and I stayed living with what I could The night didn't ask me to explain. It listened patiently to everything my voice didn't. You left the room without stopping it, like you didn't hear the sound. The song kept moving on its own while you walked out. I sat where we were seconds ago, let the melody stay. It felt like something still alive you didn't take away. I didn't turn it off, I didn't change the tune. Some endings leave a rhythm in the room. You left it playing after you left, like love was still talking to me. You left it playing soft and low, a sound I couldn't follow or let go. The words kept circling the air, like they were meant to land. I listened like the song might say what you couldn't understand. Your absence had a tempo now, a beat I didn't choose. I learned how silence feels loud with music loose. I didn't rewind the moment, I let it run. Some goodbyes echo when the song's not done. You left it playing in the dark, a memory with a heartbeat still warm. You left it playing and I stayed, trying to feel okay this way. If I had turned it off right then, would it end? Or would the quiet only bring you back again? I don't blame the song for staying, I don't feel wrong. It just carried what was left when you were gone. You left it playing, that's the truth. Some love doesn't end, it loops through. You left it playing and I remain, not holding you, just holding the refrain. The night didn't stop the music, neither did I. You left it playing and I let it say goodbye. We were right there, almost steady, almost inside the truth. Your hand was warm, your eyes were open, but not all the way through. Nothing pushed us to the ending, nothing feeling told us to run. We were standing in the moment, and we stopped. I felt the feeling forming, I felt it lean, and everything just paused in between. We stopped mid-feeling, didn't fall, didn't fly. Love held its breath and passed us by. We stopped mid-feeling, halfway in, like the heart forgot how to begin. We talked like time would finish it, like we'd come back around. But every word felt temporary, without sound. I stayed with what was almost real. You stayed unsure. We didn't lose each other loudly, we paused too long. I didn't blame the moment, I didn't ask why. I just felt the closeness go quiet. We stopped mid-feeling, soft and slow. Not enough to stay, not enough to go. We stopped mid-feeling, and I remained holding something unfinished in my veins. If we had moved one step closer, would it live, or was stopping always what we did? I don't regret the stillness, I regret the delay of letting love decide to stay. We stopped mid-feeling, that's the truth. Some love doesn't end, it halts you. We stopped mid-feeling, and I remain not heartbroken, just suspended. The night didn't close the story, it stayed open. We didn't fall apart, we just stopped mid-feeling. I had the words right on my tongue, they waited there for you. But I swallowed every honest thing I almost let come through. You spoke like everything was fine, like truth would stay polite. I felt the moment asking more, I kept it quiet. I didn't lose the feeling, I didn't pretend. I just chose not to open what might not mend. I kept the silence when it hurt to stay. I held the truth and looked away. I kept the silence soft and thin. I let the quiet speak instead. I nodded through the heavy parts like I understood. I learned how calm can sound like peace when it's just being good. You never knew how loud it was inside my chest. Some love survives by saying less. I didn't mean to disappear, I just stayed small. The silence felt safer than it all. I kept the silence night by night. I didn't fight, I didn't cry. I kept the silence and I stayed with every word I didn't say. If I had spoken honestly, would it break or would love finally awake? I don't regret the quiet, I regret the time I let my voice fall behind. I kept the silence, that's the truth. Some love fades when words don't move. I kept the silence and I remain not voiceless, just changed. The night didn't ask me to explain, it just listened with me. While I kept the silence. I said it once inside my head and everything slowed down. Your name fell into the room like it made a sound. I didn't say it out loud again, I let it stay unread. Some words don't echo, they settle in your chest. I didn't miss you suddenly, I didn't feel undone. I just felt the meaning way more than the name itself. Your name felt heavy, and in my mind saying it would let something out. Your name felt heavy, soft but strong. I carried it after you were gone. I saw it written on my phone and closed the screen. I wasn't ready to feel what it still means. It didn't hurt like it used to, it didn't sting. It just reminded me of love I didn't bring. I didn't push the memory, I didn't try. I just noticed how your name changed with time. Your name felt heavy, everywhere, not painful, just there. fade? Or would it fall deeper in the same place? I don't avoid it out of fear, I don't pretend. I just respect the gravity it carries in the end. Your name felt heavy, that's the truth. Some love doesn't leave, it pulls on you. Your name felt heavy, and I remain not holding you, just holding the weight. The night didn't ask me to explain, it just let me sit with it. Your name felt heavy. We didn't leave with slammed doors, we didn't burn the past. Everyone stayed polite, and that's what made it last. Your goodbye didn't feel final, mine didn't feel complete. We stepped away carefully on uneven feet. I didn't know what to keep, what to release. Some endings don't give answers, they leave. Nothing ended clean, no clear goodbye, just love breaking softly inside. Nothing ended clean, no sharp divide, just pieces learning how to survive. We talk like we might return, like time would rearrange, but every word stayed fragile, afraid of change. I tried to grieve the ending, but it wouldn't stay. You can't mourn something properly that fades. I didn't miss you loudly, I didn't fall apart, I just felt confusion in my heart. Nothing ended clean, it stayed unclear, like something unfinished still here. Nothing ended clean, and I remain trying to name what wouldn't explain. If it shattered suddenly, I could heal, but quiet endings blur what's real. I don't regret the kindness, I regret the wait for closure that never showed its face. Nothing ended clean, that's the truth. Some love doesn't end, it loosens you. Nothing ended clean, and I remain living with the ending without a name. The night didn't close the story, it stayed between. We didn't fall apart loudly, nothing ended clean. like time was loyal, like it would bend for me. I trusted silence to grow into something it couldn't be. You moved while I stayed still, calling it faith. I thought staying meant loving. I waited. I didn't wait with hope, I waited numb. I mistook standing still for becoming one. I waited wrong, too calm, too long. I held the door when you were gone. I waited wrong, and now I see love doesn't come to those who freeze. I read meaning into pauses that weren't there. I dressed absence like patience and called it care. You never asked me to stay waiting, I'd chosen myself. I learned too late, I left myself. I didn't lose you suddenly, I lost time. Some love ends because you don't move in time. I waited wrong, past the sign, past the moment that was mine. I waited wrong, soft and slow. I stayed ready when love said no. If I had stepped forward sooner, would it live? I was waiting, always what I'd give. I don't regret the loving, I regret the shape I made of myself while I waited. I waited wrong, that's the truth. Some love needs action, not proof. I waited wrong, and I remain not broken, just awake. The night didn't lie to me, I did. I waited wrong and finally learned to move. No one saw the way I stayed when you were half a thought. I loved you in the in-between where nothing's caught. There were no photos, no proof, no one to confirm what lived between my breath and yours still burned. I didn't need a promise, I didn't need a sign. Some love exists outside of time, a love without witness. No one knew what I carry quietly for you. A love without witness, no display, just something real that stayed. I never said your name out loud, I didn't have to try. I loved you where it couldn't be denied. You left without a mark behind, no trace to defend. I stayed holding something real observed. I don't need it proven, I don't need a view. Some love exists because it's true. Love without witness, that's the truth. Some love doesn't show, it moves through you. Love without witness, and I remain not unseen, just changed. The night didn't record it, didn't approve. I loved you fully without witness, and that was enough. You spoke like you were already far. Even when you were near, your voice had miles inside it. I could hear the words were right, the tone was calm, but something wasn't mine. I felt the closeness break apart between the lines. I didn't ask what changed, I didn't insist. I just heard the space in how you said it. You sounded like distance, soft and thin, like love was fading from within. You sounded like distance, even close. Your voice told me what your mouth didn't know. You answer me like a habit, not a need. Every sentence landed gently, then retreated. I stayed quiet to hear it clearer. I leaned in, that's when I knew you weren't here. You've been. I didn't blame the silence, I listened instead. Some goodbyes arriving how they're said. You sounded like distance, late at night, still saying my name without the right. You sounded like distance, and I stayed, learning how tone turns love away. If I had spoken louder, would it close? Or would your voice still travel where I couldn't go? I don't blame the way you spoke, I don't feel wrong. I just heard the leaving in your tone. You sounded like distance, that's the truth. Some love leaves early in its tone. You sounded like distance, and I remain not surprised, just changed. The night didn't echo your words, it confirmed. You didn't walk away from me, you sounded like distance. We cleared the room of almost everything. The noise, the plans, the trust. We talked like we were finished with it all. But the last thing was us. Your hands let go of all the future. Your eyes stayed kind. I felt the end encircle once, then hesitate behind. I thought we'd leave together or leave it clean, but love waited quietly in between. The last thing was us, still standing there after the words, after the care. The last thing was us when nothing remained. Love didn't go first, it stayed. We said goodbye to reasons, to timing, to trust. But something kept breathing softly between us. I watched you walk away slowly, like you knew that everything else was finished except the truth. I didn't chase the moment, I didn't rush. I just noticed what stayed in us wasn't. Except I didn't chase the moment, I didn't rush. I just noticed what stayed last was us. The last thing was us. No sound, no fight, just love outlasting the night. The last thing was us, and I knew some endings leave one thing behind. That's you. If we had stayed 1 second longer, would it fade? Or would love still be the last thing that stayed? I don't regret believing, I regret the proof that even at the end, there was us. The last thing was us, that's the truth. Some love doesn't end, it outlives you. The last thing was us, and I reignite, not holding you, just holding the last thing that stayed. The night took everything else away, dust to dust. When it was finally quiet, the last thing was us. I reached without saying your name, just enough to feel. My hand stayed open in the dark, waiting to be real. You stood close but unmoved, like you already knew. I felt the moment lean towards you, then fall through. I didn't pull away, I didn't freeze, I just felt the stillness answer me. You didn't reach back, and I knew what I was holding wasn't you. You didn't reach back, soft and flat. Love stopped moving. twice. I read hope into silence one last time. You never said you were done, you never had to speak. Your hands stayed exactly where they were. That told me I didn't need explanation, I didn't ask. Some endings happen when nothing reacts. You didn't reach back when I did. I felt the distance locking. You didn't reach back and I stayed, learning what absence means this way. If I had reached louder, would it change? Or was the stillness already your answer framed? I don't blame the moment, I don't feel wrong. I just felt the truth land strong. You didn't reach back, that's the truth. Some love ends by not moving too. You didn't reach back and I remain, not reaching again. Just changed. The night didn't echo, it stayed flat. I reached once, you didn't reach back. We didn't raise our voices, didn't need a scene. We stood inside the ending, barely seen. Your eyes stay steady, mine stay calm, like nothing had to break to be gone. I thought love would announce itself when it leaves, but ours just softened and let go quietly. We were not loud when it fell apart. No shattered words, no breaking heart. We were not loud, we just knew. The quiet understood what we couldn't do. We kept our distance gentle, like we still care. We chose the softer version of despair. Nothing dramatic, nothing wrong, just love realizing it didn't belong. I didn't fight the silence, I let it stay. Some endings don't need closure, they fade. We were softly still loses you. We were not loved, that's the truth. Some love doesn't break, it moves. We were not loved, and I remain not heartbroken, just changed. The night didn't echo our goodbye, didn't allow. We didn't fall apart loudly, we were not loud. I used to answer every feeling the moment it arrived. I moved too fast inside my chest just to feel alive. But after you, something changed. I didn't rush the pain. I felt the space before the fall and stayed. I didn't shut my heart down, I didn't lose the cause. I just learned the quiet between the thoughts. My heart learned pause before the break, before the hope was too away. My heart learned pause was soft and still, it waited where it used to feel. I noticed how emotions pass if you don't chase. How wanting doesn't always need a face. Your name still moves through me, but it doesn't push. I let the feeling stop mid-step and look. I didn't freeze, I didn't close, I just slowed the part that always goes. My heart learned pause in real time. It didn't answer every sign. My heart learned pause, and I stayed listening before I gave. If I had paused like this before, would I heal or would I miss the love I feel? I don't regret the learning, I don't feel late. Some hearts survive because they wait. My heart learned pause, that's the truth. Some love doesn't need to move. My heart learned pause, and I remain not untouched, just changed. The night didn't stop my heart, it taught. I didn't lose the feeling. My heart